God's blessings to everyone. This is a DGHradio.com news and information weather update for the United States Virgin Islands, and I'm reporter TAF, reporting the weather for Sunday, October 5, 2025, covering the latest weather updates from across the United States Virgin Islands. We begin with today's synopsis. A long-period northerly swell, generated by recent Atlantic storms, is the dominant driver of hazardous surf around the territory. Over land, a weak upper-level disturbance and added moisture keep the pattern unsettled with passing showers and a few isolated thunderstorms. Farther away over the eastern tropical Atlantic, a broad area of low pressure is being monitored for gradual development as it moves west this week. Here are the hazards you need to know. A high rip current risk continues for all islands through Tuesday afternoon. A high surf advisory remains in effect for St. Thomas and St. John through 6 in the morning on Tuesday, with large breaking waves generally in the range of 12 to 13 feet along north and east exposures. For St. Croix, a high surf advisory runs from 6 in the evening today through 6 in the morning on Tuesday, with breaking waves near 10 to 11 feet along the east-facing beaches. These swells can produce dangerous shore break, significant beach erosion, and occasional run-up onto rocks and jetties, especially near high tide. Remember that rip currents can sweep even strong swimmers away from shore. Over nearby Puerto Rico, coastal flood and high surf warnings underscore the breadth and severity of this swell event. Small craft advisories continue for the Atlantic waters and the passages until midnight on Monday night, with hazardous seas at times. If you operate a small vessel, plan conservatively and avoid the most exposed routes until conditions improve. Now the marine and surf details in plain words. The swell has a long period from the north and northwest, which means sets arrive in pulses and can catch people off guard. Seas are elevated over the Atlantic waters and in the Anegada Passage, and even when winds are gentle, the swell energy makes inlets, cuts, and rocky points treacherous. If you must be on the water, wear a life jacket, secure loose gear, and expect confused seas near headlands and channels. Here is the local island breakdown. For St. Thomas and St. John today, expect mostly cloudy skies with numerous showers at times and an isolated thunderstorm. Afternoon highs reach the lower to middle 90s, and with humidity, the heat index can rise above 102 degrees in urban and coastal spots. Tonight turns mostly cloudy with numerous late-night showers and a small chance of thunder, with lows in the lower 80s. Monday and Tuesday bring mostly cloudy mornings with numerous showers and a few isolated thunderstorms. Then some improvement at night. For St. Croix today, look for variably cloudy skies with scattered showers and a chance of an isolated thunderstorm, highs in the lower to middle 90s, and similar heat concerns where winds are light. Tonight becomes mostly cloudy with numerous late-night showers and a small chance of thunder, lows near the lower 80s. Monday and Tuesday feature numerous morning showers with isolated thunder, then partial improvement overnight. Please use extra caution on wet roads where ponding develops under heavier downpours. Here is the outlook over the next 24 to 72 hours. The dangerous surf and rip currents slowly trend downward after Monday, but conditions remain risky into Tuesday, especially along north and east exposures. Midweek, a brief period of drier and more stable air may reduce shower coverage to scattered activity, before moisture nudges back later in the week. Confidence is moderate for a gradual reduction in surf hazards by midweek, and moderate for day-to-day shower chances. We are also watching the tropics. A broad low several hundred miles south of the Cabo Verde Islands has a low chance of formation over 48 hours, near 30%, and a medium chance over 7 days, near 60%. Guidance suggests it could organize into a tropical depression by the middle to latter part of the week, while moving west across the central Atlantic and approaching the Leeward Islands. The future track and intensity remain uncertain, so please monitor official updates over the next few days. Here is one safety nudge to keep you and your family out of harm's way. The advice from forecasters is simple and direct. Stay out of the water during this swell event. If you are unexpectedly caught in a rip current, remain calm, float to conserve energy, swim parallel to the shoreline to escape the current, and then angle back to the beach. Let us know your thoughts about the weather by texting your comments to 1315-898-1449. You can also join our WhatsApp group and get the news, weather, and other insightful information delivered right to your smartphone. To join, text JOIN to 1315-898-1449. Please include your name in the text message. You will receive a call to verify your request. I'm your reporter, Taff, signing off for DGH Radio. Remember, Taff and DGH, together we track, analyze, fact-check, and deliver grassroots headlines. Because on DGHradio.com, the news never sleeps. Ciao.